Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. This is Jasmine with a 3-card spread. This is for water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This is a quick sneak peek for February 2020. I have 3 cards here for you. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. And then we have the Page of Wands. That's what's going on with you water signs. Let's find out. You have to forgive me. I think I'm catching a cold. My voice feels really scratchy, and I feel like I got a frog in my throat. And at work, I work at a hospital. There's a lot of sick people. I'm around sick people all the time, and I'm kind of thinking I caught something, either upper respiratory or something from them because I'm coughing a little bit. Excuse me. I can't seem to clear my throat. So anyway, I'm going to get through this reading as best as I can. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this is a quick sneak peek for February 2020. I am seeing through this whole reading, it's all Wands, so it's fire sign. I'm seeing fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I'm seeing that you're waiting. Here we have a man with the world in his hand, and he's holding one wand, and he's got one behind him. And he's looking at the world, he's looking out. So this is the card of waiting. So I see that you're waiting for an Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius to come in, or you're waiting for something to come in. You've already put in a lot of hard work. That's what this one wand represents, all the hard work. And then the one that you're holding represents what you're still working on. Excuse me. And that could be anything in your life. You could be working on your career, yourself, your relationship, your education. Whatever it is that you're working, you're waiting for that the other part to come in. You might be waiting on an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to step up to the plate. You might be waiting on one to come back from a certain place that they went off to. You might be involved with one that you're waiting for them maybe to pop the question or to step up to the relationship and bring it, into full circle. I'm seeing very many scenarios here. And yeah, so I'm sorry guys, my throat is bad right now. And I'm also seeing you could be waiting on a job to call you. I'm seeing you sitting by the phone. Some of you sitting by the phone waiting for a job to call you. You're waiting for someone to call you for a phone call. Yeah, I do see a phone call coming. And it's good news. I am seeing good news coming through. But whatever it is that you're waiting for, you're sitting there waiting. You've already done your part. I'm seeing that you've done your part in this relationship, in this work situation, or whatever situation there is. You've done your part. So now you're waiting for your ships basically to come in. Oh my God, my throat is bad today. I'm drinking tea. This is my favorite little glass right here. Actually, I got this a few years ago. I have 4 of them. I think it was at the dollar store. And it's really green. It's the color green. I don't know if you can see it, but I really love it. Okay. Now, here we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse. And this is in the past position, the recent past, and this is in the present. So when it's in the upright position, I see people and things and certain situations jabbing at you and fighting, and you're fighting back, and you have the stamina to fight back because see, you're above them. They're down below and they're striking up at you, and you have the advantage because you're on this hill and you're striking back, but it's in the reverse. So what does that mean? So it looks like to me that someone was either competing against you or fighting for something that you're fighting for. It could have been at work. Maybe you were competing against the same position, or maybe someone was competing against you for your husband, your boyfriend, or someone, some type of love interest, because this is the card of competing interest. Okay, and when it's in upright position, that's strong, 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 competing. Okay, but now it's in the reverse. So actually, this card is better in the reverse. That means that the threatening wands have passed. They're going to fall away from you. So whatever it is It indicates that the threats have passed. Okay, the enemy is gone. You might have been at a job where you feel like there was an enemy there and they were just bothering you, but now that some time has passed and you fought back, because I do see that you fought back. Whoever this person was bothering you at work, if some of you had a person that was bothering you at work, you fought against them. Now I don't mean physically, but I mean you were fighting with your mind and your words and your actions, because they were either accusing you of something you didn't do, or just bothering you, and y'all probably went into the office, had to talk to the boss, and you felt like you had to fight for yourself, stick up for yourself, and you felt like everything was against you, like, because there's a whole bunch of people here, so I'm feeling that there was a whole bunch of people against you. But guess what? Since you fought back so hard, it's passing. It's in the passing nature now. Because these people were feeling like an enemy. If someone was trying to steal your boyfriend or your husband or something like that, they've decided to give up. They're not going to do it anymore because they know they can't win. I see stiff competition in business and in personal issues too. So so this man now, since it's in the reverse, the threats have passed. The feeling of insecurity is passing, and you're like, man, I'm glad this is over. It's passing. I think I'm going to be okay. I think, this person that's bothering me is going to leave. Hopefully they'll leave, or they're settling down. They might even talk to you or apologize to you or something like that. If you were having trouble in a relationship, I see that trouble passing as well. I still see Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius through this whole reading. You might, if you were involved with one like that, you're waiting for him to call, for him or her to call, and you weren't sure about the relationship, how it was going to go. Maybe you thought they were gonna break up with you, and you felt insecure. Those threats have passed. You're not feeling like that anymore now, because whatever it was that was making you feel that way is passing with this card. If you're involved in I'm seeing a legal case, that's passing too. It's like maybe you won the legal case. It probably wasn't a big one, but I do see something small that some of you were involved in. And you might get a letter from your attorney, a fax or something like that, saying that, everything's okay, you've won, or you're not being sued anymore, or whatever the case was. I am seeing it being accepted by others as well. Some of you might have started a new job and you weren't accepted very well at first, but now that you've spent some time there, you're beginning to feel more accepted by the other employees as well. If you were involved with a family that didn't like you, like let's say you got a new husband, new boyfriend, and he or she took you home to their family, they weren't accepting you too well, and you felt threatened or insecure, that's passing as well. There's a lot of scenarios here I'm seeing. I am seeing some kind of near miss. I'm hearing near miss. The words keep repeating in my mind. There was a near miss. That means that something bad could have happened, and you got through it by the skin of your teeth, like it passed you by the skin of your teeth. Why I'm hearing that, I don't know. It was something that's happened to some of you, and it was a near miss. You were like, oh man, this could have happened, but I got away from it or got through it by the skin of my teeth. That's what a near miss means, okay? And now that the competition has passed, if you're in competition with someone for whatever, situation, now you feel like it wasn't as strong as you thought it was at first. When you were like this, you were like, oh my God, this competition is so tough. I don't know if I can beat it. But you did beat it. So now you're like, well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So all your fears are leaving you now. Whatever fears that you had in whatever situation you had, they're leaving you now. So let's go to the next card, because this confirms everything I just said. The Page of Wands is messages coming through. This page is, you see how he's looking at his wand? He's already accomplished everything he needs to accomplish, so he's waiting for the confirmation. This card brings in fax messages, text messages, emails, whatever message is coming through with this card. Because this is the card of phone, fax, and email. So when you get this card, that means a message is coming through the form of a phone call, fax, email, regular mail, or just good old conversation. I am seeing someone texting you. I am seeing someone coming in, bringing you good news. Okay, the Page of Wands always brings in good news. It may be a message confirming that you got that new job that you were waiting for, or maybe you passed that exam you were waiting to hear about. Maybe this person that you've been waiting on here. Again, I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Maybe he popped the question. Maybe he told you, I don't want to break up anymore. Or she. It could have been a female. Male or female. Remember, I always say he or she, but it means both genders, you know. Whoever you may be with, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they might be, or whatever sign, they might be telling you, look, I've thought about it. I don't want to break up. Let's get married instead, you know. I do see a young child, a young person who is, I'm hearing dependent on family or friends. Someone is there's a message coming through. Okay, a young person who's still considered a dependent on family or friends is coming in. This could be a grandchild. Oh, a new baby. I'm hearing new baby coming into the family. Someone is going to be announcing that they're going to have a baby. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you're pregnant from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they're announcing that you're going to be announcing you're having a baby, want to have a baby, or going to have a baby. I am seeing adoption here as well. If someone might be adopting a new child. Yeah. So that message is just coming through. So this reading is actually really, really good, water signs. Whatever trouble you were having in the beginning of the year is passing now. I see a lot of good things. I am seeing some of you receiving new credit cards, new credit card offers, new loan offers. Accept those. Try them out. If you could never get a credit card before, do it now. Apply for it now, because there's an energy right now with the supermoon that we just had and the eclipse. There's an energy where you can, your credit's going to improve just suddenly, or you're going to have like a lucky strike where you're going to get that credit card, even if it's a small one, like $300 limit or something like that. Those small credit cards actually help you boost your credit. I have 2 of them, and what I could never get, my credit has always been horrible, you know, but I actually got 2 of them at the beginning of this month, back to back, and I've never been able to do that. You know, I applied for 2 small credit cards that have $300 limit each, but those have really brought my the one I had last year really brought my credit up. I would just purchase one thing and then pay it. And then the next month I would purchase another thing and then pay it, and so on. And it brought my credit up. Every time you pay it on time, it brings your credit score up. So I am seeing for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water signs, that your luck is spinning right now. It's spinning, and with credit cards and loans and stuff like that. So apply in the month of February, January and February, because you're going to be able to have good luck with that. So yeah, keep that going, keep that flow going, but always remember to pay on time, you know, and don't get out of hand with it, because sometimes that happens when you have a credit card. Oh, goodness. So I do see some of you traveling with the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and you're going to ride off into the sunshine and get married, or that's where that person is going to propose. I am seeing someone asking you to marry them again, confirmation. You're waiting here for some type of confirmation. You're getting it here. Whatever confirmation you're waiting on is coming in. I said that you were winning a legal battle here. Well, here is the attorney calling you through a phone, fax message, or whatever, telling you that you've won that. You might have won some money that's coming in to you. If you're waiting on an inheritance, that's coming in. If you're waiting on child support, that's coming in. Whatever small legal battle that you were involved in is coming in finally. You might have been involved in it in the year 2019, and now in this year it's finally gone through court and everything, and it's been confirmed that you won the case, and the money or whatever situation you're in, you've won, and it's coming in. All right. Woo. So sometimes I have to talk fast, because as the information comes in into my mind, I have to get it out before I forget it. You know, I listen to my spirit guides, and as they're telling me stuff, it's coming in pretty quick. So if I stutter a lot, or if I stop and you hear me stop and say, yeah, or whatever, it's because I'm actually talking to them in my mind. Okay, they'll ask me questions and they'll tell me stuff, and I'll say, yeah, or whatever. When my phone lags a little bit, it's because I'm using my phone camera and people text me during these videos and it kind of makes the video stop. So it kind of lags or skips a little bit, and I'm sorry about that. I do have a brand new laptop. I don't have internet service. Why? Because I'm saving money for something that I want to do that's personal. So I'm trying to cut all my bills down so I can, you know, get money faster. Also, I've been a tarot card reader for 30 years. Okay, with psychic abilities all my life. I've had psychic abilities. I've talked to spirit guides. Spirit guides have come talk to me in my dreams. I've had angels sit at my bed and literally talk to me in my dreams. And this is no joke. This is the truth. And so I'm really good at reading people's energy, their mind, what they are about, who they are, and things like that. So if this doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Come back for another reading, or you can contact me for a personal reading with the information down below. Now, if you want to like, share, and subscribe, I would extremely appreciate it. I want to get monetized because I want to do live readings. I can't go live until I'm monetized. All right, guys? But I do appreciate all of you that have subscribed so far and commented. And, you know, I hope you do. Again, come back for another video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.